Hey everyone, this is GKE715 and welcome to my first Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda: Four Swords Adventures. This, my friends, is a sequel to The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess, but it's also a sequel to the Legend of Zelda: Minish Cap. Because as you guys can see, the Four Sword is actually in the title screen. This game takes place many years after Twilight Princess, roughly 100 years or so, and that's how it is, really. I don't know, Zelda, I don't know, Nintendo doesn't really have a very specific timeline with everything, really. Anyways, welcome, to the main menu, which, of course, well, there's really like, not much I can say much about Four Sword Adventures. This game came out around in 2004, a year before I was even born. But anyways, though, we have two modes we can play. There is Shadow Battle, which is only for, well, it's only for, like, only for multiplayer, specifically Game Boy Advance, because you need a Game Boy Advance to play the multiplayer mode. We have Hyrulean Adventure, which is of course the story mode, which you can do a player one story and also multiplayer. Now we're gonna be playing at least like well, which I may need to reset this one. So I may need to erase this file right here. There you go, that's better. Anyways though, as you guys can see, yes, I actually have played this game before on quest log number 1, but I already beat the game. That's a little spoiler right there, level 8, but y'all won't be seeing that level in a long time. Anyways, y'all, let's begin our adventure in The Legend of Zelda: Four Sword Adventures. And so begins the story of what happens next. Excuse me. Oh yeah, you also need to choose like how do you want to play. Typically normally Four Swords is considered a couch co-op mode, which of course you need to have like 4 people, and by extension, sorry about that. That was my phone notification. So sorry about that. But anyways, though, I'm not gonna be playing, multiplayer since, I don't have anybody to play with it, nor I don't have any like Game Boy Advances in here. So we're about to do a single player game. We're about to go with this. Long ago, in the kingdom of Hyrule, a wind sorcerer named Vaati appeared. Vaati terrorized the people of Hyrule and kidnapped many beautiful girls from their homes. When all hope seemed lost, a young boy carrying little more than a sword appeared. According to the legends, when the boy drew his sword, he split into 4, the 4 who are one who worked together to vanquish Vaati. The hero used his sword to bind Vaati in a remote area of Hyrule. The people christened the blade of 4 sword and built a shrine around it. There it remained undisturbed for many years. Ages flowed by. The wind sorcerer Vaati broke free of his prison and kidnapped Zelda, the princess of Hyrule. Princess Zelda's childhood friend Link used the power of the Four Swords to defeat Vaati and seal him away once again. And for a time, the people of Hyrule believed that their land was safe. Until... Link. Link. Can you hear my voice? Swiftly and suddenly, dark clouds covered all of Hyrule. Ominous clouds that filled all those who saw them with fear. A sense of dread swept across the land. Link, hurry to Hyrule Castle. Oh, Link, it's you! Thank goodness you came. The 6 maidens who guard Hyrule are gathered here in the castle. The skies become so dark and foreboding. I'm worried about the seal that binds the wind sorcerer Vaati. Princess Zelda, come quickly. We must hurry. Come this way. These 6 maidens guard the portal to the Four Swords Sanctuary to keep it safe. I'm going now to make sure Vadi's seal remains strong. Now the Shrine Maidens and I must open the portal to the Four Swords resting place. Step back, Link. Come with me, Link. Ah! Who are... It can't be. You're Link? Doesn't really matter. No matter what timeline, the princess will always get kidnapped. Same with the maidens, sages. Doesn't really matter. But anywho's, welcome to the Four Swords Sanctuary. Anyways, so here we are. We actually get to control this Link here. Yeah. Which of course we can roll. Not much to go from there and all that. Before we pick up the sword, I wanna like take a look at this mural right here. That right there is Vadi, which of course we've actually vanquished them long ago, in at least in the events of Minish Cap. Those who have played my Minish Cap Let's Play, y'all know who Vadi is. Yeah. Vadi first appeared more in reality in Four Sword. He first appeared in Four Sword, at least in the original in the Game Boy Advance. But over the years, his story kind of became like more fleshed out. But really, though, it's kind of a shame, really, that he went from a small, seemingly normal Minish to to a demonic entity, that just solely hell bent on destroying everything. Sad, isn't it, huh? And this little shadowy fellow is Shadow Link. Well, which we fought against Dark Link back in Ocarina of Time, but of course we really couldn't do anything against him. We're not armed, and even if we did, yeah, he'll just run away. We bump into him, he'll run away. So just best to just leave him be. But how about we take this? This sword guards the seal on the Wind Sorcerer body. If you draw the sword, you must know what will happen. Will you still draw forth the sword? Let me think. No! I'm kidding. So you accept the fate of the one who draws the sword? No! Okay, I'll just stop. Alright, well, we got no choice. Let us take the Force Sword. Oh, excuse me, guys. Give me a quick second here. I gotta look at something here. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. I'm sorry. I really hate to stop this, but we're right back. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to text a friend who had to ruin it at worst timing. But anyways, let's go take the sword. All right, you know what to do, old friend. I'll need your help once more. Link, you have accepted the destiny of the hero. Princess Zelda and the 6 maidens have been taken by the dark forces. However, Body's magic has robbed the Force Sword of its power to vanquish darkness. To return the sword to its full strength, find the source of that power, Force Gems. Gather Force Gems wherever they lie and rescue the maidens and Princess Zelda. And here we are. Yep, this game is this is essentially a level game. Yeah, it's not like your traditional Zelda game. It has levels. Anyways, we're going to do level 1 for this one episode. Level 1, Whereabouts of the Wind. Link, you must awaken, Link. Woohoo! At last you're awake, Link. I'm Kapora Gaybora. No! Anything but that owl from The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Anything but you. I'm kidding, he's not that bad. Mine is the voice you've been hearing since you left the Force Source Sanctuary. I know you're worried about finding Body, but you must not act rashly. Find the 6 Shrine Maidens in Princess Zelda, and you will also find Body. As for that Dark Shadow, let's call him Shadow Link. That one is up to no good. Your sword is weak, but you can restore its power by infusing it with Force Gems. Who would? First, gather the 4 who were once one with the L or Y button. You must fly, but we will meet again. Or I must fly, but we will meet again on the road ahead. And yep, here it is. Which, of course, the game is kind of... Oh, this is a Force Gem, the Force Source Power Source, which I'll explain in a second. So, yeah, it plays pretty similarly, to A Link to the Past in a couple of other games. But, we have some backup, which, of course, come forth, my friends. Yep, we're not alone. We have at least 4 links, which, of course, we'll be needing each 4 of them to do a puzzle. Which, of course, there are 4 links in total. There is Green, who is the leader, Red, who's second, Blue, who is third, and Purple, who's fourth. Well, what's funny though, in the manga, they each have names, of course. For some reason, Purple is called Vio, which may be short for Violet. And hilariously, each link actually has a different voice. So apparently, Green sounds more like Wind Waker Link, which is really interesting. Red has a high pitched voice. Blue has kind of an in-between deep voice. And Purple, it's just deep. Yeah, straight up deep. That's like how it goes. But with that, that's about it. Also, we also can do formation attacks. With good formations, we have diamond formation, which of course it's good if you're surrounded by enemies. We have a couple of lines here. We have a square formation, good for pushing it's good for pushing rocks or picking up heavy boulders. Excuse me about that. Wow. Yeah. All right. Moving on forward. We also have line formations. We also have line formations as well, which is also good for battle and at the same time as well deflecting projectiles at enemies. But anyways, so we have a couple of items we're picking up. These green little Triforce pieces are Force Gems. They are absolutely needed if you want to beat the level. Trust me. So this is considered as a collectathon of stuff. Let's go. Oh yeah, we also need to gather the 4. We also need to gather everybody because Oh, never mind. We actually can go with them because they're gonna be with us every time. Anyways, let's go in here. Because in this house, let's go in his house right here. And there's actually a person here. And yes, this is actually what Well, this is what, like, our screen would look like if we were, like, on the Game Boy Advance. Well, more specifically, the Game Boy Advance SP, which I do have one, of course. Let's talk with this elderly man. I never seen you lads in these parts before. I'm spending my retirement teaching my grandkids all about formations. You may not believe me, but I'm a former castle guard, a professional adventurer. Formations are the key to working together and performing great deeds. If you're interested in learning more about it, go on into my backyard. Well, no choice, let's do it. Okay, we'll get started once you're all standing in the field on the left. Okay, looks like you're ready to get started. I'm going to drill you boys into the art formation. And wait, hold it. I guess I better explain how this all works first. I'll tell you the name of a formation. You will press the L button or the Y button to form up. That's it. If you hear a formation name but don't know which it is, watch my grandkids. Alright then, here we go. Box. Good, next. Wide. Good, next. Long. Good, last one. Cross. That's enough. That's the end of the drill. I'll give you some force gem for all the hard work you've done. No matter where you go or what you do, remember those drill formations. Your safety is my #1 concern. Yeah, we can also like talk to these siblings. Oh, hi there. If you have a Game Boy Advance, you should use it. We always connect our Game Boy Advance systems. It's nice to have a little privacy when you go into a house or a cave. That's what our grandfather always says. But what would he need privacy for? You don't want to know. Yeah, these kids, just like tell you about about the formations and all that stuff. Anyways. Oh, God. Alright. Let's get on with one. What does that says? The bridge is out. If you just have to see what's on the other side, press and hold the B button. Oh, God. Jesus Christ, my nose. Okay. Alright, let's continue on. Alright, we press the switch, we get some force gems. Let's get some formation and pick this up. Oh, right, we have to push it, not pick it up. There we go. Oh, look at this, we can also swim without worrying about drowning, since you don't need flippers. We're good. And I'm happy about that. Let's go pick this rock up. What do we got in here? We have our... Oh, right. We have to switch in here. Now we go in here. Ah! Your first item. This is a boomerang, which press the A button to send it winging away. Yep, this can be used to stun enemies and retrieve distant items. Yep, so this is essentially... yeah, these items, however, are temporary. I will give you guys a heads up. They are temporary. So, be careful about with that. Anyways. I'll take that. Okay, we have some enemies. Got him. Yes, if you see Shadow Link, take him out quickly, because you're gonna get 100 force gems from defeating him. I recommend you actually do that I recommend you should do that while doing that. Anyways, we got some Octoroks. These are at least the first standard enemy in the entire game. Not much to go from them, really. Anyways, let me do this. Because look at this, we can actually chop the grass so much faster with boomerangs. Which is actually what I'm gonna be doing. I mean, I should keep cutting this grass apart. Oh, I didn't mean to destroy that sign. Well, whatever. I'm gonna grab that key. It's a small key. Use the R button to lift it and carry it to a keyhole. And yes, what's interesting about this game, keys are actually, these are actually items you have to carry around. You have to carry them, which there, that opens up a door. So there's old grandma. Oh, thank goodness. That stupid door was really getting on my nerves. It never occurred to me that someone might have locked it from outside. I'm convinced it was that shadowy boy, the one who looks just like you. Strange things are happening everywhere these days. You boys watch yourselves. Alright. What about you? I started working out so I can do something about all those Octoroks out front. Still, no matter how strong I am, I'll never be able to say lift a alright, I'll never be able to say lift a huge rock alone. Alright, well, let's go like in alright, let's go like do a box formation. And look at that. There's an item. Let's pick up the R button. Oh, let's pick it up with the R button, which I think it is. Wait, where's the R button? Oh, there it is. Yep, it's a fire rod. Press the A button to fire a ball of fire. Hot. Yeah, which of course we talk to this guy again. Okay, all right. Well, I'll demonstrate you know what the fire rod does later. I don't know. You look just like that shadow guy, but your eyes, they're sparkling and shine with light. I can tell just by looking into the eyes that you're not bad boys. Oh, so you want that rod, do you? That shadow boy was after the same thing. I hid it from him, but I think you can have it. You've been so nice to me. And besides, you look like you can be trusted with it. Take care of it, alright? Alright, with that, we actually have the fire rod from the old woman. Let's pick up a little of these boulders because we can just burn it. Burn that. Look at that. Force gems galore. Let's take all of them. There we go. I'll just grab that. All right. Well, let us burn this those tree stumps. There we go. Let's go down here. Oh, there's a cheat sheep up there. Interesting. Those are Mario enemies, if you don't know. So I guess they still carried over the Mario references even up to this point. All right, there are 24 gems. Let's get out of here. Oh god. Yeah, he's about to escape. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, Shadowing like you know won't make his escape. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, he will make his escape if we don't do anything about him sooner or later. Anyways, let me go like Oh, and if you pause the menu, look at this. You can actually see like how many force gems do we need? We need 1,171 force gems. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Anyways, I don't know if you guys don't notice, but Four Sword Adventures was actually like my first. Well, it was one of my favorite like Zelda games as a kid. Oh, whoa, it's a Zol. Yeah, that is a Zol. It's a common enemy found here in Zelda. It's basically like a relative of the Choo-Choo. Those are Hylian soldiers. Those are also enemies. They've been around like since A Link to the Past. Anyways, what do we got down here? What do we got on this rock? Oh. Oh no. Are you kidding me? Doesn't really matter what Zelda game I'm playing, but you're always there. Doesn't surprise me, huh? Huh? You saved Tingle! Oh, that outfit, that aura! It's the fairy that Tingle has dreamed of! It's you! Oh, Mr. Fairy, you coming to my rescue has left me overcome with emotion. Let me thank you by sharing some thrilling Tingle news with you. The also Tingle S pastime of collecting force gems all the rage now. In fact, I got stuck under here trying to get the force gem under this rock. But you saved me. Clearly, it was the power of the gems that led you here to me. Tingle believes without a doubt that good things come from collecting force gems. Why, collecting enough force gems made me even turn Tingle into a real and true fairy. No doubt that's why you're after the force gems too, isn't it, Mr. Fairy? Let's be fair about where we look and share the gems equally, Mr. Fairy. And with that, Tingle must say his farewells. Don't follow me. Tingle. Tingle. Kululimpa. Yeah, that's Tingle. Yeah, from this point on forward, Tingle will become a bit of a nuisance. And he will actually steal your Force Gems. So if you do see him, make sure you steal his the Force Gems, you know, before he goes after them. Okay, let's go up here. Shooting folks out of my homemade cannon's my hobby. Huh. Interesting. Oh, excuse me. Oh, dry throat. Wow. Hey, you want to go for a ride? We'll climb on and press the A button. You shoot right up like a human cannonball. If you want to leave, yeah, sure. Well, all right. Let's take that 50 Force Gems. Let's go up here. I'm gonna take like I'm gonna let's just do a boomerang because I'm gonna need this. There you go. I'm gonna take that. Oh wait, there's another Force Gem. Oh, I think we got it. Let's see. What we got here? We have oh, those are River Zoras. Okay, that's actually kind of a bit scary thing to see it. All right, that path is blocked. I can't do not much. What do we got here? Nope. All right, let's go. Let's go. I guess the other way around then. Whoa! Look at you. You guys are identical. Say, the four of you, you're brothers or friends? Is that it? Okay, listen up. I'm real particular about friends. Friends don't always have to be doing the same thing, you know. True friends can do their own things and still work things out together. Just press the X button and... Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, he's just telling us, like, you know, how that works. I know what I'm doing, really. There, we just gotta get everybody, like, on different, like, you know, seats or spots. I'm gonna go over here with purple. Alright, Force Gem. Oh, a heart container. Nice. By the way, heart containers are considered temporary power-ups. Yep, you guys heard me correctly. They're considered temporary power-ups. You cannot exactly use them anywhere. So, you know, consider you guys a little bit warned about that one. Grab that like, the Force Gem. Oh god. Okay. What do we got over here? Down here there is, yep, another Force Gem. I shall take that big old Force Gem for myself. And down here, we have like 10 seconds. We gotta hurry up and move. Otherwise, we're gonna drown. There's a big old blob we gotta push. Thankfully, unlike Minish Cap, we don't need glowing spots in order, like, you know, to push this. Thank God. Got it. What do we got down here? Oh. Alright, 20. Oh! Blue bracelet. Yeah, which now we have damage is now reduced by half. That's cool. Alright, we now have a damage reduction, like, bracelet. That's good. Let's... Oh, purple got stuck there. Isn't that funny? Oh, that's a Force Fairy. Those can actually revive, like, people. They're kind of like one-ups from Mario Brothers, if you think about it. Hold down here. Let's go. Okay, we were so close, but we're so far. Just a bit more. Actually, can we kill these cheeps? I'm not sure we can kill these cheeps. Can we kill them? Nope. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. We cannot kill the cheeps. That is a very missed opportunity, but whatever. Alright, whatever. Let's just ignore it. Alright, what we got here? Uh-oh. Alright, that doesn't look good. Well, which is why this comes in. There you go. Oh! And with this, the swords are filled with the power to repel evil. Press and hold the beat until the tip of your blade flashes twice, then let go. Just gotta like get rid of these. There you go. Got rid of these like soldiers. You know, they're all like standard units and all that. Also, once we have our swords powered up, we can actually do a great spin. But that leaves us dizzy. I'm gonna go over here. Red, blue, purple. Let's do it. Ooh. There we go. Got some extras there. Oh, and I forgot to grab those chests. My bad. And we got a heart container. Nice. Alright, we're getting close to the end, so we should be there any second now. Uh-oh! Alright, so it looks like we have the stage boss here. This is a chief soldier. Chief soldiers, they're elite, they're essentially elite, like, Hylian captains. They can do they attack by lunging. So, if I were you, avoid getting hit, because you'll be sent flying if you get hit by them. Alright, got rid of all those soldiers. Now, all that's left now is just the chief soldier. Yeah, hit him in the back, much like a Dark Knight. He fights very identical to a Dark Knight. But yet again, he's not really like that tough compared to a Dark Knight, really. And that takes care of him. And now let's take all these Force Gems to ourselves. Oh, look at that. Yeah, Tingle tried to steal. See that? He tried to come over here and steal him. He tried to. Anyways, with that, let's be off and clear this stage out. Oh. Link, those black spears form a barrier of darkness. The darkness that Body created is siphoning the power from the land. If these barriers are left intact across Hyrule, Body will grow even stronger. Look already, the green fields that once grew here have withered to dust. It is unforgivable what he has done to the land. The power of the Forcer can destroy the barriers. Link, you must bring your light and pierce the darkness. Yep. And for this, y'all need to make sure, like, you have enough, like, you have enough Force Gems to break this barrier apart. There we go. And yeah, any Force Gem that we have, they transform into fairies. And we got 4 of them. Nice. And with this, well, let's go like, let's save in here. Anyways, with this, all right, with this leaves us right now to, to the next level, the Cave of No Return. So, the Cave of No Return is the next place that we have, to go. But I'll see you guys in the next episode where we, well, head out to the Cave of No Return. Until then, peace out.